Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Usajim International Hub, your go-to channel for inspiring stories, cultural insights, and global journeys that connect us all. Today, we dive deep into the extraordinary life of Zubeen Garg, the iconic singer, composer, and cultural ambassador of Assam who touched millions with his soulful voice and unwavering spirit. Known as the Soul of Assam, Zubeen's journey from a small town in Meghalaya to becoming a pan-Indian sensation is a tale of talent, resilience, and tragedy. Sadly, he left us on September 19, 2025, at the age of 52, but his legacy endures. Join us as we explore all the details of his life, career, personal struggles, and the ongoing mystery surrounding his untimely death. Born Zubeen Borthakur on November 18, 1972, in Tura, Meghalaya, Zubeen hailed from a culturally rich Assamese Brahmin family with deep roots in Jorhat, Assam. His father, Mohini Mohan Borthakur, a magistrate, lyricist, and poet who wrote under the pen name Kapil Thakur, instilled in him a love for words and music from an early age. His mother, Ily Borthakur, was a talented singer and school teacher, creating a home filled with melodies. The family later settled in Jorhat, where Zubeen grew up amidst Assam's turbulent socio-political landscape, including the Assam agitation of the 1980s, which shaped his worldview as a self-proclaimed non-political socialist advocating for collective identity and unity through his art. Zubeen's name was inspired by the legendary conductor Zubin Mehta, reflecting his early exposure to classical and Western music. He adopted Garg as his surname, honoring his Brahmin gotra. Tragedy struck early when his elder sister, Jonki Borthakur, a singer and actress, died in a car accident in February 2002, an event that profoundly influenced his album Ziksu, dedicated to her memory. His younger sister, Palm Borthakur, pursued academics as an assistant professor, while Zubeen himself dropped out of college to chase his passion for music, later receiving an honorary Doctor of Literature D.Lit. For his contributions, Zubeen's professional breakthrough came in the mid-1990s. In 1992, he won a gold medal for his Western solo performance at a youth festival, marking the start of his singing career. His debut album, Chandani Raat in 1996, earned him the Best Indian Pop Album Award at the Channel V Music Awards and Screen Awards, catapulting him to fame in Northeast India. As a versatile artist, he sang, composed, wrote lyrics, produced music, acted, and even directed films. Over his career, Zubeen recorded over 9,000 songs, some sources claim up to 38,000, in more than 40 languages and dialects, including Assamese, Hindi, Bengali, Bhojpuri, Kannada, and indigenous ones like Bara, Adi, Kabi, and Bishnupriya Manipuri. His voice blended folk, rock, pop, and classical elements, making him a bridge between regional and mainstream Indian music. In Bollywood and beyond, Zubeen's hits like Ya Ali from the 2006 film Gangster became anthems, earning him widespread acclaim and awards, including major honors for that Sufi track. Other popular songs include Dil Tu Hai Bata from Krish 3 2013, Zindagi Aa Gayi, Ki Kasor, and Assamese favorites like Meghor, Mon Mor Rosana, Hua Hahit Se Zabota, and Nia Or Fool. His discography spans albums such as Borika, Baro Maze Tero Fool, and Bengali hits, showcasing his range from romantic ballads to devotional and folk tunes. As a music director, Zubeen shone brightly. He won the National Film Award for Best Music Direction for the Assamese film Echoes of Silence at the 55th National Film Awards, and the BFJA Award for Best Music Director for the Bengali film Shuddu Tumi in 2005. In 2009, he received the National Film Award for Best Male Playback Singer for Dilruba from Kismet. His film work extended to acting in Assamese cinema and directing, with his studio, Sound and Silence, becoming a hub for Northeast music production. Zubeen's influence went beyond entertainment. He promoted environmental causes, cultural preservation, and unity in a region often divided by ethnic lines. Despite being an atheist, he was revered as a godlike figure in Assam for his humanistic songs and performances. On the personal front, Zubeen married Garima Sakia, a renowned fashion designer, costume designer, and film producer from Golaghat, Assam, on February 4, 2002. The couple, who met through mutual connections in the industry, shared a loving bond but had no children. They resided in a flat integrated with his music studio in Guwahati. Garima stood by him through his career highs and personal turbulences, including health scares and the loss of his. Zubeen's life took a tragic turn on September 19, 2025, while he was in Singapore for a performance at the Northeast India Festival. During a yacht outing near Lazarus Island, he lost consciousness and drowned, passing away 52. His death sparked national mourning, with Assam declaring 4 days of state mourning, a 21-gun salute at his cremation in Sonapur, and lakhs attending his funeral. However, what began as an accident report has evolved into a high-profile investigation amid allegations of foul play. Zubeen's bandmate, Shekhar Jyoti Goswami, accused his manager Siddharth Sharma and festival organizer Shyamkanu Mahanta of poisoning him, claiming it was a premeditated murder rather than drowning. Assam police formed a special investigation team (SIT), arrested individuals, and sent samples for viscera analysis, with results expected by October 10, 2025. Garima returned the autopsy report to investigators, demanding swift justice. Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma has urged suspects to return from Singapore and question the poisoning claims, noting that state police cannot directly probe abroad. The case has united Assam's diverse communities, transcending religious divides, as fans remember Zubeen as a voice for all. Zubeen's net worth was estimated in the crores, built from music, films, and performances, but his true wealth lay in his impact, reviving Assamese folk, mentoring young artists, and fostering cultural pride. From a Jorhat boy to Assam's cultural icon, his story reminds us of art's power to heal and unite. As investigations continue, Zubeen's music lives on. Stream his hits and keep his flame alive. Thank you for watching Usajim International Hub. Like, subscribe, and share this tribute. Until next time, explore the world with us. 2FF83. In our previous tribute to the legendary Zubeen Garg, we explored his musical genius, personal triumphs, and the heartbreaking mystery of his passing. Today, we're shining a light on a profound side of Zubeen that truly defined him, his boundless philanthropy and unwavering commitment to uplifting the poor and needy. Often called the heartthrob of Assam, not just for his voice, but for his humanity, Zubeen donated generously to countless individuals and causes, proving that true stardom lies in giving back. His acts of kindness weren't for headlines, they were for healing. Let's delve into the details of how this soulful artist became a beacon of hope for Assam's most vulnerable. Zubeen's philanthropic journey was as prolific as his discography, rooted in his deep empathy for the underprivileged. He founded and ran the Kalaguru Artiste Foundation, a charitable trust that became his vehicle for change, mobilizing funds, relief materials, and community support during crises. Through this foundation, he channeled donations to flood victims, a perennial scourge in Assam, orphans, slum dwellers, and those hit hardest by natural disasters. When devastating floods ravaged the state, Zubeen didn't just appeal for help. He led by example, urging fans to contribute clothes, medicines, and money, often matching their efforts with his own resources. His calls to action sparked massive collections, turning despair into solidarity and saving lives in remote villages. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Zubeen's compassion shone brightest. In 2021, he transformed his own two-story home in Guwahati into a dedicated COVID care center, providing shelter, medical aid, and hope to those isolated and afraid. This wasn't a one-off gesture. It was emblematic of his hands-on approach. On his 48th birthday in 2020, amid the height of the crisis, Zubeen visited a local hospital with his wife, Garima Garg, distributing fruit baskets to patients across various wards. But he went further. He personally committed to footing the entire medical bills for 5 critically ill patients, ensuring they received top-notch care without financial burden. These weren't wealthy donors he helped, they were everyday folks, the poor and forgotten, whose gratitude echoed in the stories shared by those who knew him. Zubeen's giving extended far beyond emergencies. He and Garima informally adopted 15 underprivileged children, sponsoring their education, nutrition, and overall well-being to break cycles of poverty. He supported literacy drives, donating books and resources to schools in flood-affected areas, believing education was the ultimate equalizer. Sports were another passion he leveraged for good. Zubeen organized and participated in charity football matches, raising funds for youth development and mentoring talents like boxer Shivam Thapa and sprinter Hema Das. These events weren't glamorous galas, they were grassroots gatherings where proceeds directly aided the needy, fostering community spirit and opportunity in Assam's rural heartlands. What made Zubeen's philanthropy so profound was its personal touch. Friends and locals recount how no one left his home empty-handed. He'd slip money into pockets, pay hospital bills on the spot, or simply listen to a fan's troubles over tea. He challenged societal hypocrisies, speaking out against animal sacrifices and caste divides, all while embodying the religion of humanity he championed. As an atheist who rejected religious labels, Zubeen donated without discrimination, rich or poor, Hindu or Muslim, he saw only people in need. His foundation's efforts also reached environmental causes, like planting saplings with the Forest Man of India, Jadav Payeng, to combat deforestation and support eco-villages. Even in death, Zubeen's legacy of giving inspires action. At his funeral site in Kamarkuchi, Sonapur, a donation box was placed amid the sea of mourners, inviting fans to honor him by contributing to the causes he loved, transforming grief into goodwill and ensuring his humanitarian flame burns on. Assam's chief minister and countless others have vowed to perpetuate his work, but it's the quiet stories of a singer who paused a concert to fund a stranger's surgery, or who shared his stage earnings with flood orphans, that reveal the depth of his heart. Zubeen Garg wasn't just a voice for Assam. He was its conscience, donating not from abundance alone, but from a soul that overflowed with empathy. His estimated net worth of around $8 million fueled these efforts, but it was his time, energy, and authenticity that multiplied the impact. In a world often divided, Zubeen reminded us that true wealth is measured in lives touched. As we remember him, let's carry forward his call: give freely, love fiercely, and unite for the common good. Thank you for joining us at UsiGym International Hub. If Zubeen's story moves you, share your own acts of kindness in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales of global heroes. Until next time, keep the music and the mercy alive.